Muramaha or Mudaraba. You don't have to get all the Arabic terminologies, but in order to keep the identity you can. But the essence is that these products will have to withstand the tenets of the laws of the country. In India there are so many laws, leave the licensing apart, wherein if you can tinker and make products for leasing or for trading or for, as somebody mentioned, a venture capital, so you can go through the equity route. Maybe 20 people of like-minded people can contribute to that at the equity basis and can do it. The existing laws in India do permit to do that. You don't have to go around saying that it is Islamic banking. Now the virtue of that banking is everybody who invests in that is a partner. Nobody is hoarding money and making money out of hoarding money. Nobody is doing speculative activities. Now, by word of mouth, if this sort of investment route takes on, it will spread. And I think that is the route for Islamic banking in India rather than going to the central bank for a license, which I myself have done in the last 20 years. They will not give. They will give you so many reasons why they cannot give. But once they see the benefits of that, they will open up. Now, having said that, this is on the asset side. When you come to the liability side of the balance sheet, which is basically your deposits, in order to collect the deposits, there are some restrictions because you have to pay a rate of interest, riba, which is prohibited, etc. So therefore, for us to dwell on such route on the liability side may not be feasible at the moment. We should keep it in the back burner. Now, so the question will come, so from where the money will come for doing this sort of investment banking on the asset side. My humble theory is that today the world is passing through such a big crisis. The war in Syria, the oil crisis, the economic crisis, all these things have created huge sums of money which can't find homes. When we started 30 years back Islamic banking, the corpus was only $60 billion. Today, the corpus of funds which have been deployed by traditional banks and Islamic banks, and now many of that fund is kept uninvested because for lack of industries and countries, is to the tune of $1 trillion, from $30 billion to $1 trillion. So you must understand that the availability of funds is not the issue. Finding a route in India is the issue, and I strongly suggest that you must find a route. Now there is also one other strong reason I give forward is that if you take all the countries in the Asia and the Far East, I am excluding the European and the American countries because many of the surplus Islamic fund holders today in the Middle East and the Far East would not go and give their money for various reasons, including Islamic reasons, including war reasons, including models. They would not give money and they're waiting to go into a country. Now, how many countries in Asia and in the Far East do we have who have a sound, strong legal system, a sound, strong democratic system, a strong recovery system, and a strong population of Muslims? India is the only country. Now, so you may ask now, then why the Middle Eastern and the Western countries are not running into India? There is a misconception because of maybe the rulers will come and rulers will go and they may have an ideology, so they may not be able to give the right kind of vibes to the people who want to bring the money in. Apart from that, if the pressure for the need of the money to be invested, which is building up rapidly, is there, then I think we have here to start the route of practical Islamic banking. Now the other thing I want to add is that now the Cochin University has been very active. I have been able to associate with them sometime back in practical banking issues with them. Today I see the Calicut University. I strongly urge Calicut University and Cochin University and the National Institute and the chair to take the lead and form a core group and partner with one or two major banks in South India or Kerala. For example, if I may mention any, let Cochin University partner with Federal Bank, let Calicut University partner with South Indian Bank because of the proximity in which they are, and start windows. And products can be put into place very easily, ethical committee can be put into place very easily, and marketing can